So I'm John Will. I run on the UTD cross country team. I'm from Virginia Beach originally. I've been running for 7 years, ever since I went into high school. I started running in high school. I was playing soccer at the time and I needed an off-season conditioning program. And so I joined the high school cross country team and met a great coach, Coach Mike Nestor, at Ocean Lakes High School. And he just was a great program with a great coach, and I got hooked on it. And I stopped playing soccer and I ran full-time year-round, cross-country track, indoor track, and then carried it over to UT Dallas. I was really thrilled when I found out that UT Dallas had a cross-country program that I could participate in. So I came in as a freshman, coming out of a very competitive high school program. Did very well my freshman year, was the #1 runner for the team, and finished second team all-conference. But I started getting a little burnt out. I'd been running for 5 years at that point, and I just felt like it was every day I was running and just kind of got burnt out by it, and I decided to take a year off. Found out that through that year off I really needed cross country in my life, and I came back to the sport my junior year, ran for the team. It was kind of a rebuilding year for me, and then trained really hard over the summer, and now I'm back senior year running as fast as I can, trying to win a conference title this year. I mean, running year-round training, and especially summer training for cross-country is really important. Putting in the hours over the summer, getting in shape has really helped me tremendously prepare for this season. Also having a team around me that is very competitive and interested in achieving the same things that I'm looking to achieve. Winning a conference title, putting some people in that all-conference team. It's really, really motivating to have people around you that want to do well as well. So I got a mailer in the mail, and it told me about UT Dallas and said it was a great engineering university, and so I looked into it and applied, and they really wanted me to come here, so I told them I would. So it's a pretty broad major. It kind of entails a little bit of electrical engineering, a little bit of biology, a little bit of mechanical engineering. But essentially it's building tools for the medical industry. It's definitely a growing field. It's not one that's huge right now, but it's one of the fastest growing fields in America. And as we get into this generation where all the baby boomers are starting to retire, it will definitely be something that's in demand. So when I was 12 years old, I did a lot of biking with my dad, and my dad had the crazy idea to cycle across the country. When I was 12, I biked 4,280 miles from Yorktown, Virginia to Astoria, Oregon. I guess I've always been a bit of a sucker for Taylor Swift. I grew up listening to country, and so I still have a guilty pleasure with some Taylor Swift songs now and then. Definitely a morning person. You kind of have to be with cross country because we train at 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. every morning. I usually wake up around 4:30 or 5. Favorite current, probably Breaking Bad. I watched Breaking Bad a couple of years ago through on Netflix, and I love the show. I love all the details in it. Probably a roller coaster designer. It's a bit of an odd profession, but I always loved riding roller coasters. I always loved designing things. My mom's an architect, so building roller coasters and designing them. Probably not. That's a really hard one because I play a lot of board games and I love them all very much. Probably the one I go back to most often is Settlers of Catan, but I also enjoy Dominion and some other very good board games. Probably anything from Costco. I have a Costco membership, and when I go there I have a very hard time leaving without spending at least $100 on some things. Folding my clothes. I like doing laundry, I like getting my room clean, but folding my clothes is the thing I come back to most often as the thing that I can't get done. Probably flint and steel so I could start a fire and purify water. Are we allowed to have a boat? Presumably a boat.